If you're looking for the best portable printer in 2026, you might be tempted to just search portable printer and buy the one with the highest stars. But here's the thing, portable printer is one of the most deceptive terms in tech. Buy the wrong type and you'll end up with a brick that needs an expensive proprietary paper you can't find, or an inkjet that dies in a hot car. So, before we count down the top 5 picks, we need to run through 3 quick must-know facts that'll save you from a costly mistake. Fact number 1, the technology determines your running cost. Mobile printers split into 2 types, thermal or inkless printers that use heat on special paper, and traditional inkjets that use cartridges. Thermal means you never buy ink, but the special paper costs more, only prints in black and white and can fade in sunlight. Inkjets print full color on regular paper, but the ink cartridges are tiny and expensive, and the print heads can clog if left in a hot car. Fact 2, form factor and paper handling. You've got roll-fed thermal printers, these are ultra-compact but your papers come out curled, and you've got sheet-fed printers with a tray that give you flat professional documents, but they take up more space in your bag. Fact 3, power and connectivity quirks. Never assume the battery is in the box, some brands sell it separately, and check the charging port. If it uses a proprietary AC brick instead of USB-C, you're carrying around a bulky charger that defeats the purpose of going portable. Also, many travel printers rely entirely on a mobile app. Check the app's recent reviews for disconnection bugs before you buy. With that checklist in mind, let's find your perfect portable printer, starting from the most travel-friendly and working our way up. As always, links to every portable printers we mention are available in the description below, so make sure to check them out. We're kicking off the list with one of the most affordable portable printers available, the JADENS portable printer. If you watch the introduction, this is the perfect example of the inkless thermal printing technology we talked about. Instead of using ink cartridges or toner, the JADENS prints using heat-sensitive thermal paper. It offers a 300 dpi print resolution and supports full-size 8.5 by 11-inch US letter paper rolls. For those unfamiliar with DPI, or dots per inch, 300 dpi means the printer places 300 tiny dots horizontally and vertically within every square inch, producing crisp text and surprisingly sharp graphics for everyday documents. The biggest advantage of this printer is its simplicity. It's incredibly lightweight, compact enough to fit into a backpack, and because there are no ink cartridges, there's nothing to dry out or replace. If you only print occasionally, that's a huge convenience. Of course, there are a few trade-offs. Like all thermal printers, it only prints in black and white. It also uses roll-fed thermal paper stored inside the printer, making it extremely portable, but the pages naturally come out with a slight curl and have the glossy feel of thermal paper. That's perfectly fine for invoices, contracts, shipping labels, travel documents, or forms, but it's not the ideal choice for presentations or documents you intend to archive for many years. On the plus side, JADENS includes a built-in rechargeable battery that charges via USB-C, allowing you to recharge it from your laptop, power bank, or even a phone charger. Wireless printing is handled over Bluetooth through a companion mobile app. Overall, the JADENS is an excellent budget option, especially for users who value portability and low maintenance over premium print quality. However, if you print more frequently and want a more refined overall experience, the next printer is a noticeable step up. That brings us to the Phomemo M08F. While it still uses the same inkless thermal printing technology, the biggest improvements are in overall build quality, software refinement, and day-to-day usability. Like the JADENS, it delivers 300 dpi printing on standard 8.5 by 11-inch thermal paper rolls, includes a built-in rechargeable battery, supports USB-C charging, and connects wirelessly via Bluetooth. The difference is that Phomemo has spent years refining its portable printer ecosystem, and it shows. The companion app is generally more polished, easier to navigate, and tends to have fewer connectivity complaints from users. Even small details, such as the paper cutting mechanism, feel better engineered, producing cleaner and more consistent page tears. That said, it's important to remember that despite the improvements, you're still buying a thermal printer. Prints remain black and white only, thermal paper is more expensive than standard copy paper, and like all thermal prints, documents can gradually fade if they're exposed to prolonged heat or direct sunlight. Compared to the JADENS, what you're really paying for is a smoother user experience, better software support, improved build quality, and a product that feels more refined in everyday use. Now, if you're thinking, I can't hand a client a curled thermal print, then it's time to move beyond inkless thermal printers. To get flat, professional-looking documents and full-color printing, you'll need a portable inkjet printer. That's where the Epson Workforce WF110 comes in. Compared to the thermal printers we've covered so far, the WF-110 is a huge step forward. It prints in full color, supports borderless printing, and uses standard A4 or US letter paper through a traditional sheet-fed input tray. The result is professional-looking documents and photos that are virtually indistinguishable from those printed on a full-size desktop printer. Despite being an inkjet, it's also one of the lightest portable printers in its class, making it easy to carry while traveling. However, there's one important limitation that many buyers overlook. Yes, the WF-110 includes a built-in rechargeable battery, but it cannot be charged through USB or USB-C. Instead, Epson uses a proprietary barrel jack charger, meaning if the battery runs out while you're at a cafe or airport, you can't simply plug it into a power bank or laptop. You'll need the included AC power adapter and access to a wall outlet, so it's worth remembering to pack the charger whenever you travel. Like any inkjet printer, running costs are another consideration. Replacement cartridges are relatively small and can be expensive over time. In addition, if the printer sits unused for long periods, especially in hot environments, the print head can clog, requiring a cleaning cycle that consumes additional ink. Still, if you need true color printing on standard paper while maintaining excellent portability, the Epson Workforce WF-110 is one of the best options available. But if print quality is your absolute top priority, the next printer raises the bar even further. That brings us to the Canon PIXMA TR150. Compared to the Epson, the Canon's biggest advantage is print quality. Its pigment black ink produces exceptionally crisp, professional-looking text that is more resistant to water and smudging than dye-based black ink, making contracts, reports, and business documents look as though they came from a high-end office printer. It also prints on standard sheet-fed paper, so every page comes out perfectly flat and presentation-ready. There is, however, one critical detail that catches many buyers by surprise. Unlike the Epson, the Canon PIXMA TR150 does not include a battery. The optional rechargeable battery is sold separately, and it's often expensive. While many product listings showcase the printer being used wirelessly, the standard version is actually a corded printer that must remain plugged into its AC power adapter unless you purchase Canon's dedicated battery pack. Even with the optional battery installed, charging is still handled through Canon's proprietary power adapter rather than USB-C, so you won't be able to recharge it directly from a power bank or laptop. On the software side, though, Canon has the advantage. The TR150 supports standard Wi-Fi, Apple AirPrint, and other common wireless printing standards, allowing you to print directly from your devices without relying on a proprietary mobile app. That makes the overall experience simpler, more reliable, and less dependent on software updates. Up until now, every printer on this list is focused on one job, printing. But what if you're constantly on the road and need to scan a signed contract, copy an ID, or email paperwork without ever returning to the office? That's where the HP OfficeJet 250 comes in. Compared to the PIXMA, the biggest upgrade is its built-in flatbed scanner and copier. Instead of carrying multiple devices, the OfficeJet 250 gives you a complete mobile office that can print, scan, and copy virtually anywhere. Even better, you can perform many of these tasks without needing a computer. Like the Canon and Epson, it prints full-color documents on standard A4 or letter paper, but it also supports both Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, giving you reliable wireless printing from your laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Of course, that extra functionality comes with a few compromises. At over 6.5 pounds, or around 3 kilograms, it's easily the heaviest printer on this list. This isn't a printer you'll casually toss into a backpack every day. It's more of a portable office than an ultra-portable printer. Power is another consideration. Although the battery is included, it still charges through HP's proprietary AC power adapter rather than USB-C, so you'll need to carry the charger with you. Running costs are also higher since it uses HP 62 ink cartridges, which hold less ink than full-size desktop cartridges and can become expensive if you print frequently. Even with those compromises, nothing else on the market offers the same combination of portability and functionality. If you regularly need to print, scan, and copy documents while traveling, the HP OfficeJet 250 remains the ultimate all-in-one portable printer. So, there you have it. If you want the lightest, lowest maintenance solution, the JADENS portable printer and the Phomemo are excellent inkless thermal options. Just remember that they print only in black and white on thermal paper. If you need professional-looking color prints on standard paper, the Epson Workforce is one of the lightest portable inkjets available, while the Canon PIXMA delivers even better print quality, provided you're aware that the battery is sold separately. And if your work requires printing, scanning, and copying on the go, the HP OfficeJet 250 simply has no real competitor. As always, I've linked every printer featured in this video and the latest pricing in the description below, so be sure to check them out. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.